All right, welcome to your briefing on the state of the island. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to break down everything you need to know about all the crazy changes that have been happening in Fortnite lately. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to kick things off with how Epic's fixing the game's foundation, then we'll jump into the massive new update, check out all the wild new collabs, and then, we'll take a peek at what's just over the horizon.
Okay, first up, fixing the foundation. Let's talk about what's most important, right? Making sure the game actually works.
So, has your game been crashing lately? Yeah, you are not alone. If you've been dealing with those awful freezes or just getting booted from a match in Chapter 7 Season 1, especially after that last update, trust me, a lot of people were feeling your pain.
But hey, the good news is Epic was listening. They just dropped a hotfix on February 7th for PC and console, and it was laser focused on stomping out those stability bugs with DirectX 11 and 12.
And this all leads to a really interesting domino effect. See, Chapter 7 Season 2 has been pushed back. It's now coming out March 19th instead of the 5th. This gives the devs a solid 2 extra weeks, and it really shows they're serious about getting this next season launch right. A buggy start is the last thing anyone wants, right?
All right, next up, update 39.50. So with the game feeling a bit more stable, Epic went ahead and dropped the last big update for the season on February 19th. Let's see what's inside.
And whoa, did this update shake up the loot pool? Flowberry Fizz is back, which is awesome, but they vaulted some heavy hitters like Rumi's sword and Zoe's bubble shield. Oh, and Cupid's crossbow is gone, but there's a new empowered mythic version to hunt down. And get this, the DeLorean is back in Battle Royale. How cool is that?
Speaking of wild, check this out. As part of the Lantern Fest 2026 event, for limited time, we're getting 8-player teams in the Reload game mode. Yeah, 8. Can you even imagine the chaos? It's gonna be amazing.
And listen up, because here's how you can get the new Alia skin for free. All you gotta do is team up with a buddy for the Lantern Fest Duos Cup on March 3rd. If you place high enough, that skin is yours before anyone can even buy it. Pretty sweet deal.
Okay, Section 3, the Collabverse expands. You know this is one of the biggest parts of Fortnite, so let's get into the new crossovers.
First on the list, solo leveling has arrived. The rumors were true. We're getting Sungjin Woo, Cha Hae-an, and Igris the Blood Red. And that Sungjin Woo skin, it has a reactive Shadow Monarch style. That is just so cool. Next, we've got Honkai Star Rail making a huge splash with this creator event, the Astral Rift Rumble. And this is a big deal. We've got 2 massive teams facing off. Team Kafka, led by Clix, and Team Blade, led by none other than Ninja. And just look at these rosters. Team Kafka is stacked with names like Clix, Cypher PK, and Typical Gamer. I mean, this is what makes these collabs so awesome. It's not just about skins, it's about bringing the whole community together for a massive showdown. You know you're gonna be watching this. And to round out the collabs, we've got Grace Ashcroft from Resident Evil. You can grab her in the item shop for 1,500 V-Bucks, or, and this is the really cool part, you can get her completely free if you buy or pre-purchase the new Resident Evil Requiem game on the Epic Games Store. Just make sure your accounts are linked. All right, so that's what's happening right now. But what about tomorrow? Let's take a little glimpse into the future, thanks to some juicy leaks at a surprise event. Okay, take this with a grain of salt, but prominent leakers have put together a rumored roadmap for 2026, and it is wild. We're talking Looney Tunes, Kingdom Hearts, even Overwatch in March. Then later on, Ghostbusters, James Bond, Devil May Cry, and look at late 2026. Minecraft? Can you imagine? Plus more Attack on Titan and Tekken? Fortnite is not slowing down, folks. Hey, and speaking of events, did you miss that surprise Rocket mini event? A lot of people did. It kind of happened out of nowhere. Well, good news, you've got a second chance to see it. So, make sure you mark your calendars. The rerun is happening on February 28th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you show up, you get a free visitor's return loading screen. You know, a nice little thank you for being part of the story. So, let's wrap this all up. After all that news, what are the key takeaways? What does Fortnite's evolving ecosystem look like right now? Okay, so here's what it all means. 1, stability comes first. Epic is showing they'd rather delay a season than launch a broken one. 2, content is still king. That V39.50 update was a huge refresh to keep us busy. 3, the multiverse is real, and it's getting bigger, faster. And 4, the future is packed. Those leaks show some of the biggest franchises in the world are on the table.